Hello and welcome to this learning edition. I am the Maestro DBA and today we're going to learn how to create a foreign key relationship between two different tables. Let's get into Microsoft Management Studio real quick. Okay, so to create a relationship, we need two different tables. So we have a department table and we also have employee table. So creating a relationship between two tables now is like okay, let me just say use a very simple scenario. So there's a new employee in a company and they're trying to assign that employee a department. Say you hired as a data analyst and your department is a data management department, right? And your company is trying to create add you to the database, okay, as a new employee in the employee table. So if they add you to that database, they're going to need a department ID from a department table to be able to add you to that table, to the employee table. So in that way, let's say department ID number 6 is the data management. So when they want to identify you in employee table, they'll use department ID number 6 to determine what department that you work from. This way, it can be easy to just run a join statement and get query results. So let's first of all add the department ID in the employee table, because without this, we can't be able to create this link between these two tables. Okay, so we're going to need the department ID to have the same data type as the department ID in the department table. Okay, so once we add this department ID here to the employee table, we can be able to create a link, a foreign key relationship between these two tables, and they'll be dependent on each other. Okay, so just alter table employee, add the department ID. Okay. I'm just going to run this and successfully executed. So now I have the department ID in the employee table. So now let me assign a foreign key relationship to this department ID. So let me link both of the tables together. See, same integer here, same integer there. Okay, let me go ahead and add a creative foreign key relationship constraint between these two tables. So alter table employee with a check. Okay, add constraint. I'm going to call this constraint FK. Yeah, just use the department ID, department underscore employee. That's just what I'll call the constraint. You can call it whatever, but just make sure you call it something that is related to those two tables. Foreign key, then I'll use the department ID to link both of the tables together. So now it's referencing a department table, right? That's also referencing to the department ID in that particular table. So whatever department ID we have in employee table is going to match employee department ID we have in department table. just run this. Okay, now we should have our relationship. If I refresh this now, should be able to see a foreign key relationship on this table for that department ID. See. See the keys, we have the foreign key and the primary key now. The primary key is the employee ID, then the foreign key is the department ID. So I'm going to check this employee. I'll check the dependency now for the employee table. So you see that it's dependent on another department table. You see that? So see objects on which it depends on. So now, yeah, this is how you create it using a SQL. So I'm going to drop this constraint, and then I will recreate it using a Object Explorer on the left here. So alter table employee, and then drop the constraint. Okay, just run this. Then this constraint is gone. This foreign key relationship is gone for these two different tables. So now we already have the primary key for this table. Okay, it's no more dependency. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to recreate this using the Object Explorer here. So most things that you can do with the SQL, you can do with the Object Explorer. Okay. Design. Click and then relationship. Add new relationship. Just change this to employee department. Just a name. This has a check in it. Say yes or no. Okay, add the table and column spec. So we're going to add the department ID as a foreign key here. See, the primary key is employee ID, and then the foreign key is department ID. So we just select department ID and we click OK. So you close this down and then you save this table. Okay. That's it. That's see, once we refresh this now, we can be able to have our foreign key again. See that? Foreign key and then primary key. So this is how you just create a very simple relationship between two tables. Most times most times the developers they create all this while they are designing the database. But if you are asked to do this is how you simply do it. Because sometimes the DBA design the database as well. Okay. Thank you for watching today's tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye for now.